Hey everyone, Mr. T Pokemon here. I've been buying thousands of dollars of Pokemon cards every single day, and as a result, I've been getting tons of packages filled with extremely rare and extremely valuable Pokemon cards. This video is the first video in a series where I'll be opening packages and going over the haul of new Pokemon cards that I'm adding to my collection. Be sure to stick around through the end because there are some bonus cards that I'll reveal that are worth crazy amounts of money. You definitely don't want to miss out if you're a true Pokemon card collector. Let's get started. All right, let's get into it. So today's packages are actually from Clovrcards, who is a streamer and seller on Whatnot. They're also on Instagram. These guys are absolutely legit. All these packages are from them. One of the first things I purchased, and we're gonna start this off with a bang, is this mystery box. This mystery box is loaded with absolute heat. It has either a PSA slab or a BGS slab, and they're usually hundreds of dollars. This time when I pulled it, I got this absolute banger of a card. Check out this Lugia from Neo Genesis. Holy shit. It is a PSA 8. And man, this was actually one of my favorite cards. Inside here, we have, looks like just a couple of boxes, a couple of ETB boxes. All right, let's see what we got in this first ETB. So typically what Clover likes to do is he likes to put sometimes it's the hit, sometimes it's just bulk in these ETBs. First of all, check out this packaging. It's always so professional. Look at this stuff. This is crazy. Yeah, this is actually incredible. Okay, so let's look at these cards. So in this first ETB, these are usually individual packs. Okay, yeah. So this is from an XY Evo rip that I did. So each one of these individual packs are going to be basically an Evo rip that we did. So in this pack, we got, the Mewtwo, Magikarp, Onix, Sandshrew. Like, look at these cards. They are all so clean because they're literally pack fresh. When was the last time you got to actually open a pack of XY Evo? That's from, it's at least a couple of years ago now. Look at this. Here comes Team Rocket. Yeah, you'll notice that some of the hits are missing because actually what Clover also kind of does with you is they also help you kind of grade some of the cards. So you'll notice that a lot of the hits from some of these packs are missing because they're actually over at PSA right now. But yeah, this whole box is actually just filled with XY Evo because I did some degen shit. I opened I think this was the day when I opened four booster boxes, I think, of XY Evo with them. Yeah, that was crazy. Anyway, let's look at this next ETB box. So all right, so in this one, looks like we also have some packs, but we also have some of these cards in top loaders. What is this? Okay, look at this. We have reverses. So we got Staryu, Porygon, Electabuzz. Honestly, at this point, I probably have enough to build a master set of XY Evo. I'd honestly be surprised if I don't have enough. Look at this, Magnemite, another Electabuzz. Yo, these cards are so freaking cool. Oh, look at this. Imakuni's the duo. I think it's so cool that there's a question mark right in there. What is this art? Who is that? Yo, that guy reminds me of the guy from Wind Waker. The little green guy. If you know his name, leave a comment down below on what that guy's name was. Oh yeah, look at this. We got a Pikachu in there. Hell yeah. That's what we're talking about. We got a surfing Pikachu. These cards are absolute gas. But yeah, so it looks like this ETB, we have really some of the better kind of hits. I'll call reverses hits. Let's take a look at this third box. I wonder if it's just more of XY Evo. It could be that all these boxes are just XY Evo. Oh, snap. This thing is packed. What the hell? Look, this thing is packed with hits. But also, see, this is exactly what I'm talking about. Look at this. There are just so many hits. Let's look at this last box before I kind of dig into that. All right, this looks like just more packs here. We'll just leave that over there on the side for the time being. Let's just look at what some of these hits are. These are really packed in here. I can't even, there's so many hits in here, I can't even take them out. What the hell? Okay, let's just try. Okay, here we go. So it looks like, oh yeah, there's more just XY Evo. But honestly, that's crazy. Look at these switch. I love that they had vintage art in this XY Evo run. Honestly, it makes it one of the best sets, I think, of mid-era. I think it's a pretty popular set. But I mean, let's take a look at some of these. Got the Ponyta, Chansey. Oh, the Chansey Hollow is actually a pretty big deal. The energy. All right, let's try to. We got the Gary, Switch, Haunter, another energy, Magnemite, Nidoran, Raichu. There we go. Growlithe. Back to the Beedrill. Okay, I mean, but like, these are pretty cool. I love that we have a whole freaking box. Charmander. Come on, I gotta love the OG Charmander art. So we got a whole box of XY Evo reverses. But yeah, this is definitely from the day where I opened 4 booster boxes live on stream of XY Evo. That was actually pretty crazy. Honestly, I found a lot of success recently on Whatnot. You know, Clovrcards really hooked me up with a lot of these booster boxes and a really great deal. I'm not sponsored or affiliated with them in any way. So the second box, oh yeah, honestly, you're gonna like this. Check this out. I've gotten 2 of these already in the past, and I'll do a PC collection tour at some point to show you what I'm talking about. But this is a slab case. So I have 2 more of these that are filled with slabs at this point. But these things are ballin'. Look at this thing. This is so freaking legit. They have them in black. I have another one in orange. Look at this cool handle. It has this freaking lock like this. Like, that's absolutely dope. Okay, so the first things first is this slab. Check out the color guard on it, by the way. But this slab is probably going to be some heat. I'm going to save it on the side and cover that for the time being. We'll do the slabs at the end. I know we already did the Lugia, but like, we'll look at that slab at the end. Let's look at what else is in this. So each one of these is probably going to be some pretty good hits. So we have them all in card savers. Oh yeah. Okay, so I opened a pack of Plasma Freeze. So we got Primeape, Litwick, Yamask, Grimer. We got the Weedle, Lampent, Nidoqueen. Oh yeah, my reverse on this one was a Frozen City. But actually the other people who opened Plasma Freeze, they actually got some really good bangers. I mean, look at these cards though. They're pretty pack fresh. They're pretty solid. Honestly, not bad at all. Especially for a pack that's, you know, several years old now. Let's take a look at this. I mean, just look at the way this is sleeved. It's in a team bag, surrounded with card art. Like, that's like hard cardboard. This looks like a slab. Okay, so we'll put this slab to the side. Actually, I'm sure this is gonna be a banger though. Let's put that to the side. Oh no, it's just 2 packs. I wonder what set these are from. Let's find out. So two packs here. This looks like it's from SVE, so it looks like Scarlet Violet. Oh, this just looks like a 151 pack. So I guess at some point I must have ripped a pack of, or I guess 2 packs of 151. So that's what this is. But again, like, honestly, I think it's pretty cool the way that was protected in there, frankly. So I guess I opened 2 packs of 151. Probably didn't get any hits. Let's see what these are. These are also in pretty good card savers. That looks like it's from Chaldean Fates. So, yep. We got a Slowpoke Baby Shiny. Oh, we got the Kangaskhan. Okay, yo, this fucking Kangaskhan. This Kangaskhan is so freaking hard to hit. I have opened so many packs of 151, and it's so hard for me to hit that Kangaskhan. I'll put that to the side, because I actually need that to complete a master set. We got the Wigglytuff. We got this Charizard. Mew EX. Blastoise, I guess a couple of 151 bangers. The Gold Mew, 2 Gold Mews. Oh, check this out. The first Eddie Smoochum. Yo, look at the condition on this thing. That thing is absolutely gas. We got the Misty Seadra in a pre-release. This card is actually pretty cool. Can't believe I have one in that condition now. That Executor is actually pretty cool. Zapdos, this Break, some more XY Evo bangers. I think these are the cards that I think had a little bit of whitening in them, and I didn't want to put them in for PSA grading, but I mean, they're still bangers nonetheless. So, I mean, those are pretty solid. Let's see what else we got in here. So, looks like we have more baby shinies. So, we got, looks like the Primeape. Let's just get in. Let's see. So we got the Primeape. We have a Skiploom. I think these are all just baby shinies. All right, so we'll skip through this. Shining Volcanion. Oh, Wigglytuff EX. We have an Alakazam EX full art and a Poliwhirl full art. Actually, yo, these full arts are actually pretty dope. So mostly just baby shinies, but then we have these 151 bangers. The full arts are actually kind of hard to come by. I'll put them next to that Kangaskhan. What else do we have in this box? Ooh, I see Cynthia. Let's go. All right, so I wonder if these are all just waifus. Let's see. So we got Cynthia's Ambition. Such a cool card. Oh, we have a Ninetales. Oh, these are more XY. Slowbro, some break cards. We got Zapdos, more XY Evo. No, nothing really cool here. Just like a whole bunch of XY Evo. We'll put that back in that stack over there. These are all the cards that I ended up not grading. I probably had duplicates of them. Not sure. You'll see when I get the results back. But Cynthia's Ambition, honestly, probably the most interesting card in that little pack. So we'll put these next to the Evo stack. Got a couple more bags in this box. Oh, is that another Cynthia? Okay, hold on. All right, there we go. Another Cynthia's Ambition. This is from a different set. Look at that difference in arts. Yeah, honestly, Cynthia's Ambition is such a cool card. Oh, this does look like a waifu stack. So we got Miriam, Alice's Sparkle. We got Nimona, this is from the newer set. Gardenia's Vigor. Haldean Student, yo, fuck this. Giacomo, Pokemon Breeder, Irida Rainbow, Bill's Maintenance Full Art, Whitney. Oh, yo, who else remembers that crazy gym battle in the Heart Gold era? Move, bitch. I'm about to fuck you up. Oh, here we go. Another Japanese Cynthia's Ambition. Let's go. So we got 3 of them, actually. So we have the same Cynthia's Ambition in both English and Japanese. And then we got that other art for Cynthia's Ambition. Some more XY Evo hits. And then a random Giovanni's Charisma full art. I think that's the not as expensive one. So alright, some waifu, some XY Evo, Cynthia's Ambition, and a random 151 hit. Honestly, not bad. This stack is actually going to be pretty cool. I will actually just put it in there because I'm running out of room. Looks like we have just a couple more waifus in this one. So we have, I can see a Candace Rainbow full art. If I can actually get it out, here we go. So we got Candace, we got Irida. Oh, yo, look at this. Okay. Check out this Kingdra, man. Blossom, Meganium. All right, look at this Kingdra. This is from Neo Genesis. Check out this holo. That is honestly pretty clean. I see a little bit of whitening over there on the side, but honestly not bad. A little left heavy. Sorry, too much right showing. Look at this Blossom. Check out that first Eddie. Let's go. Looks like minimal hollow scratching. The back. Oh yeah, that's like hugging that right over there. But I mean, honestly, not bad. The condition of the card is overall pretty good. Look at this Meganium. Oh, look at this Jumpluff too. So basically just a bunch of Neo hollows. Honestly, Neo is like one of my favorite sets. You'll see what I mean. We got Charizard V, more baby shinies, got some Baxcaliburs, more like Palmies. What we got? Scovillain, Palmy. Come on, Spiritomb, Glimmet, Snover. Yeah, honestly, I don't really care about any of these. I'm still really hype about Neo. Okay, fine. But you'll see what I mean about Neo. I ended up opening a bunch of packs of Neo Genesis during this as well. Oh yeah, here we go. So I think he sent me all of the pack arts. So he always sends the pack arts for all the vintage. So check this out. I opened I guess I did not grade this Bill's Teleporter. So still a Neo card, but check this out. I have a Lugia, Typhlosion for Alligator pack arts. Who actually and then a random Fighting Energy, but like who actually remembers these pack arts? Isn't this just like a time capsule? These are from like 20 years ago. How cool is that? But yeah, these packs are in pretty good shape, honestly. I mean, they're all open, but at least they're not completely torn to pieces. But yeah, honestly, Neo is like one of my favorite sets. Overall, pretty good box. Okay, let's see what we have in box number 3. All right. And oh, snap. Is that what I think it is? Okay. All right, listen. I know I've been hyping up this whole thing this whole time, but this box, if it is what I think it is packed with some actual mega heat. You really want to stick around and see this. So each one of these little packets that I'm pulling out, if I'm right, is actually a slab. And so you can just see just how many slabs there are in all of this. And so, yeah, this is actually the box we've all been waiting for. And you can see that some of these slabs have those like thick, colorful color guards on them, which means that they are probably some of the bigger hits. So we definitely want to take a look at what's in there. And finally, we have this Charizard UPC, completely sealed. Check this out. So this Charizard UPC is from the Sword and Shield era. I think it has around 16 packs in it, but more importantly has these 3 promo cards, which are actually pretty good when you get them in 10s. But more importantly, look at all these slabs from this box. It's actually kind of insane. And so each one of these packages should have a slab or some crazy banger inside of it. I mean, let's just take a look at this first one. So let's take this out, and yeah, see, we have a slab. I mean, you can kind of already see it, but you know what? For suspense, let's go ahead and just hide that for the time being. So we'll do a really crappy job. Hopefully you didn't already see that, but if you did, I mean, you'll see it again in a little bit. So we'll put that on this pile. We'll take a look at it. Okay. So let's take a look at the next one. And you know what? This is actually going to take forever. And there's so many slabs. So let me try to be a professional YouTuber and use some editing magic. And boom. Cool. All right. So all of these are now unpacked. So let's take a look at what was in there. So to start, we have these Neo packs. Whoa. I think this is a Neo Genesis pack. I'm kind of surprised it's packaged like that. Usually they put them in card savers. Yeah, see, this second one is actually another Neo Genesis pack that I ripped live on stream, but you can notice how they're in card savers, which is what I would have expected. So I think that was just a misstep. So we have an energy, we have 2 energies. All right, check this out. We got a Natu, a Horsey, Totodile, a Hoppip, Farret, Skiploom, a Berry, a Sentret, and a Bill's Teleporter. But I mean, check out the condition. These are just packed fresh. After so many years, it's so satisfying to get vintage cards, especially from Neo Genesis, in that condition. It's actually crazy. Now we have, oh, okay, cool, I guess. Like another Neo Genesis pack that's kind of packed like that. Again, I probably would have expected that to be in card savers. Let's see. Now we have another, just like a loose pack. Oh, check these out. Look at this Pichu. So this is the Japanese Pichu, whatever the Neo Genesis was called. Look at this sick Lugia art. Oh, look at this Typhlosion. So there's 2 Typhlosions in Neo Genesis. This is Tyranitar 17. But check out the conditions on this bad boy. Okay, so it has got a little bit of whitening on that corner there on the bottom right. But another sick Lugia card. Honestly, I'm pretty hyped about that little mini stack right there. Let's get into our first slab reveal. Looks like it's a Japanese card. Now, if you see me in streams, you know that I'm not the biggest fan of Japanese, but okay, yeah, we got the Unagaba Eevee Japanese promo in a Gem Mint 10. This card is worth around $50. What a sick card. This whole promo line is actually pretty dope. So this next stack, honestly, as a kid, I really didn't like this set, but you know, they started to grow on me. We have the Legendary Collection Fireworks Metapod in a 9. And yeah, if you haven't been hyped yet, get hyped because this whole stack is Fireworks cards. We got the Grimer in a PSA 9. Before you say anything, it's not a muck. We didn't get mucked. Coming up, we have the Mankey in a PSA 7. I mean, come on. How can you not love these cards? We have the Nidoran in a PSA 9. That's pretty good. We have a Tentacool again in a PSA 9. Check out these fireworks cards. These are like 20 years old now. Nidorina in another PSA 9. It's just incredible to have these cards in these conditions. We got the Kabuto in a PSA 9. I mean, yeah, you know, these are just getting better, honestly, at this point. Continuing on, we have the Execute PSA 9. You're probably wondering why these aren't 10s, and that's because I didn't want to go completely broke. We got the Gary in a PSA 6. We have a Seadra in a PSA 9. Let's go. We got Spoons in a PSA 6. Look at this guy. That is insane. All right. We have Charmander. You gotta show some love for the Charmander. PSA 6, but come on, that's a classic slab. You can see there's some whitening at the top there, but honestly, still a super banger. We got the Dark Dragonair. Come on, y'all sleeping on this stack. PSA 6. Okay, and for the grand finale of the reverse holos, we got Moltres. Bang! If you watch Clover's stream, you know that's an homage. Check out this Moltres in a PSA 9. The fireworks looking extra spicy on this card. Color Guard Red actually makes that pop even more. What a great way to finish off that Legendary Collection reverse stack. Now let's go on to this last stack of slabs. You know I saved the best stack for last. Let's check out this last stack of slabs. First off, we have this Rocket Zapdos. Check out that first Eddie stamp. This bad boy is in a PSA 9. Let's go. Zapdos always has a special place in my heart. It's the first holo I ever pulled. Next up, we got this Dark Typhlosion, another first Eddie. This one's from Neo Destiny. This guy is a perfect Gem Mint 10. Let's go. This card is pretty big. Decent sized banger for sure. Nero era is definitely my favorite era. Next up, we got another banger. We got Ho-Oh, another first Eddie. PSA 9 from Neo Rev. These Neo cards absolutely give a rise in the Levi's. And finally, we got the Shining Celebi, another first Eddie from Neo Destiny. This bad boy is in a PSA 9. These are one of the first times they had secret cards. Well, at least the Shining secret cards in a set. Let's keep this party going. We got a couple more slabs. Let's just organize this a little bit. I am absolutely hyped for all these Neo slabs. Obviously, that Zapdos is amazing. Next up, we got the Shining Raichu. No first Eddie on this one. However, Neo era, perfect Gem Mint 10. You cannot go wrong with that Gem Mint 10. Look at this card. Absolute fire. Let's go. Next up, we got the Dark Houndoom. There's that first Eddie stamp we know and love. The first Eddie Dark Houndoom is coming in at a PSA 9. Not a 10, but you know what? That Neo era first Eddie always hits different. We got another Houndoom. This first Eddie's a little bit harder to see, but it's there. Another Houndoom coming in for Neo Rev. This bad boy is also in a 9, so it's fine. The two Houndooms are friends with each other. And finally, we have the Charizard. Let's go. Base set Charizard in an 8.5. What a way to finish off that last stack. That last stack was absolute bangers on bangers. You knew I had to save that best for last there. That's over $7,500 in just box 3 alone. If you tally up the first couple of boxes, we're definitely at least $16,000 in Pokemon cards. Remember how in the beginning I told you there was a secret surprise? Well, behind this Lugia is a special first edition Lugia from Neo Genesis. Let's fucking go! That BGS 9 is a huge card. It's at least $1,700. That Lugia is going to be friends with its unlimited PSA 8 Lugia for sure in my collection. And with that, that wraps it up. You just witnessed $18,250 in Pokemon cards in just one package reveal. Make sure you tune in for my future package reveals. And if you want to get cards like these, like how I got them, make sure you check out Clover on Whatnot and Instagram. See you later. Until next time, it's Mr. T Pokemon.